Alright, g'day. What I'm doing, as you know, this is my 1985 VJ73 Landcruiser. Now, the plan with this, hopefully in this video or in the upcoming, is rip the engine out. This thing has some issues. It overheats, don't know where the coolant's going. It's not going into the oil, it's not going out the exhaust, I don't know where it's going. It's disintegrating. It's very sluggish. It has a tendency to, when you put your foot down on the floor, it either misfires, which I'm assuming is what it does. It probably definitely does that actually, now that I'm thinking about it. But it won't be an issue for me to replace this because we have another 3B sitting down the shed down yonder, and it's a turbo spec. So it's not a, it's a turbo spec, it doesn't have a turbo on it, but it's been built. So I will eventually rip this engine out, take the gearbox out of it, because the gearbox 2 is also a bit dodgy. We'll have to fix that. It's 5 speed, and it doesn't really like 5th. So you go push it in 5th and it decides to try and jump back out, and if it doesn't, you keep your hand there trying to act like you're pushing it in the gear, it will just grind. There is no gear selection, but only recently though have I managed to get it into 5th 2 or 3 times. So it's semi-resolved itself, but also hasn't. Now another thing I'd like to do, get this wired up, well not really wired up, but get it routed up into the cab. But I'll also have to then get I want to get a roof console so that I can put my UHF up there. Another thing as well is if I close this, alright, I want to fix the roof. The roof leaks. I want to paint my window, windshield surround. That's yellow compared to the old blue, or grey that Vic Roads likes to call it. That's another thing. Now, I'd like to put a low-rise roof rack on it. I forgot the name for a second. Low-rise roof rack and a rooftop. But the only issue with that is I don't know how strong the fiberglass roof is, because they didn't make steel roofs for these, they only made fiberglass. Now that's no issue. I might be able to chuck the holders for the, roof rack on the, what do they call them? The little bloody weather guards or whatever the fuck they're called. These old fucking gutters, that's what they're called. They're called gutters. Forgot the name. I will unbolt this. I'm not sure how well you can see him. I'll bring you over and have a gaze at him. But I will just do this off and see what I'm going to. But undo this, fold him forward, and put silicone all the way along, because it just fucking thinks it's a good idea to leak straight through. And it is quite windy outside at the moment, so that's always handy to know. Yeah. Right. So it decides to leak through there, and it just drips down all into my floor pan. So every now and again, and it's been raining, which I'm surprised that there's no water in it. It actually been raining earlier. But yeah, in here, that decides to become a pool. Now I'm glad that I have a rubber one in there, not just going straight to the floor and rusting out my floor pan. But anyway, now going on what I was saying, along here I'd like to put a, roof console in, because I would put it here, but I've got a doubled in stereo. And the only issue with that is that I need a new one, because these buttons don't work. very handy. But anyway, I've got this double-sided taped here. Don't know why I still got this. I don't need this old charger anymore. I got this hooked up to this for my phone. I got this that I don't even know why. If I can have it, that'd be greatly appreciated. I can chuck in here, it's like a little, you know, radar speed thing. Yeah, fifth will sort of go in, but if it's not in properly, it'll just jump straight back here. There's a lot less play here, so that's third or fourth, you know, there's a lot less play in all the gears except for fifth. Fifth has a fair decent amount of play. Let's try reverse. There we go. Yeah, very little play compared to fifth there. But yeah. Now another thing I'd love to do to this thing is with the new engine, it's got extractors. And I'd like to replace him for a 3-inch or a 2.5-inch exhaust. If I go back to the front here, show you something else, right? We'll go down here, look at these real quick. Don't they just look lovely? I need new bushings. It's just, I haven't had a proper look at this side, because that's the only ones that really pop out. Oh, they're not too bad, but obviously if I'm doing one, I might as well do all of them, because they probably fucking need it. But anyway, I'm gonna go see if I can find the silicone, rip this car off, and get into it. Alright, just unbolted him. See what he looks like underneath, eh? Oh jeez, bit dirty. Oh, that not too bad. Oh, I still can't really get to him, but it's better than what I could do. Yeah, I'll be able to do that, eh? Alright, I'll find silicone and try that. Alright, so I'm gonna scratch doing the front for now. I'm gonna grease tail shaft and me front shaft there. Grease them up, give them a bit of much needed grease. I greased a bit of the steering column, well not column, sorry, steering components. Only because they're what I could get to. I'm gonna rip this exhaust out at some stage when I get a replacement exhaust, but at the moment I've got nothing. I clubbed myself in the head, or in the nose, sorry, earlier, because this right here, right? Clubbed myself in the head of this because it was stuck in here. Let me just, it was stuck in here, the brake components, it was right up against there. It was one big piece, like wrapped around this. Ripping at it, bang, just clubbed myself in the fucking nose, which was fun. Oh, actually, you know what? While I'm at it, oh, let me find a rag real quick. That'll do. See what our oil's looking like. How are we looking? Oh, yeah, not too bad. Still got plenty. I will just quickly. Let me just quickly try and put him back in there and just redo it. Yeah, not bad. It's not full, but you know. But there's a little bit of oil missing, but I don't think I've filled it up all the way either. So, that's a good sign. We've got plenty of oil and it's not burning oil, which is good. A lot of wiring mess that needs to be sorted out. A lot of this just can get ripped out. Like, this is the old stuff for the original high beams that were on it that weren't actually on it when I got it. That can all get buggered off. Need a clamp down for this, but it stays where it is anyway. Yeah. This blue wire or green wire, I have no idea what the fuck he goes to, but he goes to something near the ground. So I just rip him out, he's practically useless. This was to something, but no longer, so I can rip him out now too. Yeah, alright, let's do that. I'll rip them out and yeah. Alright, the first thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to start emptying this radiator out. And I'm going to start by doing that by getting under here. This is probably the worst fucking way to do this. I'm going to take that cap off at the top actually. Just let that leak, I suppose. Alright, I decided to switch containers because the other one did not have that little tap. Actually, it's still here, so I'll show you. Didn't have it, but this one does, so it shouldn't leak. Let's do it. I got the funnel there just so it doesn't go anywhere other than in the actual container. This is going to be long and tedious, so I'll skip to when it's done. Okay, well it's raining outside right now, but I got a slight bit carried away. I took him off. I took out the air box, and I took out my battery tray. Now, the battery tray has left a big fucking hole. Oh, sorry, that big fucking hole right there. So, that's what it's supposed to look like. Like that, with the bolt. Yeah, no, it rusted out. Now, I've got to fight with him a little bit, because he, down there, with my finger, there. He down there decides to, you know, pull himself apart and not actually loosen. Where's the best section to look for? So it's pulled itself apart and not actually decided to be good. Now I kind of figured when I was taking this off that I kind of fucked myself with this aerial, because the grill doesn't want to go off the car, like off the bull bar area. Anyway, that should be good. Now the only thing I've got to do now, undo that hose. I'll take that hose off as well. I'll take this lid off now while I'm thinking about it. And then take the shroud off, take the radiator out, because I can't take the shroud and the radiator off at the same time because of the fan, and then we'll figure that out. Alright, I got hoses off, and this is what I mean, like, that's just come off, and I'll show you. Like, this had just come off, if it wants to focus. That come off out of there. And it's not supposed to. So, right, now that the hoses are off, undo this fan shroud, undo the radiator, rip her out, and go from there. Alright, radiator's out, fan shroud's out. Took a bit of messing around. I just took, what was it, this off, the overflow line, and got myself pretty damn well. I smacked my elbow on the side of the car too, because it wasn't coming off. I had to fucking pull on it and then bang, just hit everything. But next step is to unbutton everything, unhook everything, and then hopefully very soon rip everything out. Here comes the engine for the Cruiser. Finally on the move after a couple of months. Holy shit. It's been sitting there for about 12 years, I think. Maybe longer. Oh, way longer than 12 years. Probably about 20. And yeah. But we'll get to the shed and we'll see from there. Alright, so I've just taken off the brackets that were here for the alternator. So here are the brackets. These are all made up for the LN65 out there, because this was originally in it. And then got to take the old brackets off the other engine that's still in the Cruiser, and put the brackets back onto this. So let's try and do that, I suppose. Alright, so looking at that and at this, there's obviously evidence of silicone being used, so it's going to be a pain in the ass to get off. Taking that gasket off is a new one. And that should be pretty good. Taking the old mounts off, including alternator, and replacing it. We've got a new, radio closers, clutch kit, and everything else like that. So that would be perfect. take the alternator bracket off. So play a few guessing games. Make sure it's the right orientation around. Mine is beep. It is. Oh, it's extraordinarily stripped though. Yikes. Yep, bottom bolt. Half inch is going to be way too big here. Alright, 19 mil. Hold on, and just the right orientation around. So fucking. There we go. Copper washer can sit. It's got 2 copper washers. Just gonna sit them on top. I'll put another. If I can fucking get them on there. Anyway, let me just put him slightly on and put this one back on top. Boom. Now I need a. There you go. It's a 10. What the hell? Actually, I grabbed a 9 too. It was still too big. Don't know why I could keep doing that with my hand. Ooh. sensor off, the RPM and temp sensor off. There's so many sensors on it for some fucking reason too. Ah, move that harness out of the way. It's very 14 that stuff. Yep, 14. Right. So I'll take those off as well. So hard out there, 14. 17 it is. So this alternator is oil driven. So once I take it off, there's probably going to be a shit ton of oil everywhere. So that'll come out, ready, and no oil. Okay, that's good. That's what we want. Because again, this is an oil-driven alternator. So what have we got there? It's like a 7 mil, that one. So I had to use very weird sizings for these. It's not a 7 mil. Right, whole alternator is disconnected. Just have to push it some way or another. There's this bloody bolt stripped, which is not handy for me. Oops. That knot's stripped off. It's all stripped. Doesn't want to become a part of what we're doing, so. Not very much handy. Try this again. But yeah, nothing. Alright, grab something. Alright, let's try this fucking shifter, which is just going to strip it even more. It feels of it. This is going to be fun. bitch is on there, that one. But it moves just that little bit, not enough for me to get this fucking belt off. Alright. So I've figured out how to get that off. I need a pry bar of sorts. So you got a pry bar. Alright. 2 new weapons of attack. I got vice grips, pry bar. Let's try this real quick. Let's just try it. So we can't get it. Bastard. You might be a bit too fast. Yeah. Try this bastard out. How can I go like this? Can I get in through here? The upside down. Why? There we go. Right, so here's alright, let's try this. This has been loosened up. Let's quickly try this again. It's working. That's what you want. You want it to work. That is proper rooted. Jesus. lob myself in the bloody chin. Try and get this bloody bastard off. I would try and cut it off, but I'm not sure if I'm going to have to use the belt or not. It's still good. The belt's still pretty good. Just everything else. There we go. Here's the alternator. Jesus. Bloody heavy deal. Alright. Now I need to get the alternator bracket. Which... I just want to double check this one's 7/8. Nah, I'd be... Yep, 14. Just want to double check. Is there a bolt down there as well? Yes, there is. This thing is caked in oil. Oh, fuck. Oh, Jesus. That sort of just have to sit there, doesn't it? Can't really get it out very easily, that belt, but where are you gonna sit with that try and fall on me? Actually, I know they're already caked in oil, but might as well make it easy for myself. Thinking. Oh, there she's on there, fucking hell. Definitely on there. I don't know how well that will come out. What about you? Oh, that's not good. Very loose. This one up here for the power steering is loose already. So is he, the other power steering one. That one was loose as well. Which explains why that moved when I tried pushing the alternator. Jesus, alright. Is it just those three? This here for the power steering has been a bit, that was already loose. That looks like blood, but it's not. ATF. Say that's roughly 7 or 7 or spanner. gonna strip. Jesus, bloody launcher thing. Come on, you bastard. Thing is, it doesn't like sit in there. 100%. There we go. There we go. That is going to leak ATF everywhere. Because I haven't drained the power steering. Move you out of the way so you don't get covered in ADF. Yeah, watch me do this. Hopefully it's in your viewing range. Oh no, there's bugger all in it, that's good. Alright. Now I can just keep doing this. Keep everything lubricated up, I suppose. I'm just going to go tower real quick. Over here. Half plug that, half not. He's starting to leak too. I'll just let him sit there, let him leak for a sec. While I do this, almost. Been waiting a while to make a video. I'll continue on with this video. I will say that. I've been wanting to do this video for ever. So. Man, this ATF will keep it from rusting in your spanner. Alright. I just need to get that one off, which I highly doubt that's a 14, maybe 12. This thing is just caked in so much shit. I'm covered in it now. Him back in. Beautiful. What else we hooked up on? It's gonna come getting forward, which that didn't even have a bloody nut on it. It's a bit concerning. Is it like a stud? It's like a stud, the front of the block. Little stud. Front of the engine. Stop me from pulling the bastard out. There we go. That's that. So, those are out. I take the bolts off now. Just like that. That's one belt. This is the belt for the power steering, and this bottom one here is for the alternator belt. Right. Beautiful. Now I will need to take this off. I'll quickly show you. I have to take that off because I snapped this bolt in on the other engine. It's not ideal, but anyway. So I need a 8mm rod for that. But again, Toyota made it all weird, so could be smaller, could be bigger. I don't know. Toyota is a metric bunch, but also, I suppose it depends on where you're from. Not very metric. Push it up and around. There we go. So it does comes right off. That will be stuck there like glue. Those other ones will be 12 mil. So what I'm going to do quickly give them a spritz down. Only 2. There you go. And mind you, I haven't worked on engine like this before, so this is my first time. That's already loose, which is concerning. That's actually really concerning. Actually, that was so loose. And this one's a little bit tighter. But again, still seemed fairly loose. What I will do real quick, I'm going to put these bolts back where I got them from. Because I know I'm going to forget where they came from, and I believe the other engine still has some. This one is a B. They've gone there. I'm just going to put it here. They're all the same thread, doesn't really matter. But anyway, this just came out extraordinarily loose, which is very concerning. This one, oh wow, that is real loose. It's just waiting to come out. I might switch over the bottoms. Oh no, I can't. The other one's fucked. Oh shit. That just comes out like so. Like that. bolts back. I do want to bang replace this top stuff, the thing. Ah, don't know how well you're gonna sit there. Not very well. Okay, so look at me. I'm gonna replace this with the old one, or the new one in the other one. Now I can probably get this off and replace it with the other one, because the other one is a bit newer, a bit fresh, a bit better. I'm gonna put my... Yeah, well now I've lost the plot again. I've managed to lose my... What the fuck? Okay, hold on. Bear with me. Alright, bear with me real quick. Found it, it was on top of the engine. Anyway, let's see. That was loose. That one's not loose. That one's not loose either, but this one being loose is the one that I snapped off by accident on the other one. So, coincidentally, that one's the loose one. I do want to try and get these off, but I also don't want to try and fucking snap them either. That would be a shit day. Because I can't turn two into one. Sorry, there we go. I've got bait impediment. But I don't like how this had no gasket. Someone has been in here before. Everything is loose. Someone has been into this engine previously to me. Which does make me sort of concerned. Makes me very concerned, actually. But this just looks... That's alright, that one. Seems to do fine. Just trying to figure out what else I need to do. I need to get the bracket for the alternator off. So let's do that. Alright, let's give it a crack. Ah, this is gonna be such a pain in the ass, bro. Oh, fuck. They're on there. What will with this? Fuck me, they're on there. Well, Jesus Christ. So someone hasn't fucked with them. Someone's fucked with this bracket. Someone's fucked with the exhaust as well. Because it had one loose stud, one no bolt stud, and no stud at all. So, interesting. Don't know what him. That's what I'm doing. Right. Whatever, come on. Now I drive it from the front. Fuck me. Stuck on there.
Final box. Final box. Wind up. Hey, wind up. Okay.
Alright, well, by the sounds of that, you can hear that it's running. And it has been a few months, or it's been a while since I've done a video. And I'm extremely sorry for that. But, I'll just put you down here for a second so I can open up the bonnet. But it's running quite well actually. The only issue it has is it's got a coolant leak down there in the Welsh plug, if you can tell, and then there's one in the back as well as the back of the block, so it has to come back out to repair those. But it starts flawlessly, like I'm not even kidding, flawlessly. Like that is just beautiful. Runs good too, if you couldn't tell. I'll put you back here, give it a listen. Hold on, tripod sitting up properly. But yeah, it runs pretty good. It's got a new valve here because I kicked it yesterday and it kind of broke. So that happened. Lights are working. Need to get them wired up. Yesterday as well, wired this properly. Because when I brought it, got it off eBay because I need a new one because the other one's in here and it's, you know, broken. But this was wired around the wrong way, so the brake light would come on when the lights are on, and then the lights would come on when the fucking brakes are on. So a bit wired around backwards, but they work now. I got a new head unit I put in Saturday, which is currently Monday at the moment. So yeah, try and put you somewhere where you'll sit. Like to sit somewhere. There you go. Thank you for a quick spin. New clutch as well, by the way. Heavy duty clutch. Everything works on the dash. She's nearly out of fuel, but that's fair enough. And the brakes work really well. That's me off the brakes, that's me on the brakes. Works extremely well. But anyway, that'll conclude this video. I'm not sure exactly how long it will be, and if you stuck around this long, I'm thankful for that. It'll probably be over an hour, most likely. And yeah, thank you for watching. This had taken over a numerous amount of months to make. Getting the engine out, putting it in, all that jazz and everything. It was a pretty not well put together video because I was learning myself, so I wasn't trying to record the entire thing. So yeah, thank you a lot for sticking around if you stuck around this long, and if not, I can't blame you. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one that should hopefully be not too long after this. I can't make promises.
Teacher says that I've been naughty, I must learn to concentrate, but the